Hello sporters. Welcome. If it is your first time here, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you will be alert each time we update a new video. It's hard to imagine some of the best NBA players of all time falling so low in the draft, becoming some of the biggest steals ever. In theory, the best players are selected in the first picks of the NBA draft, and usually the first picks live up to expectations. However, sometimes they turn out to be busts, while the real superstars are taken in later rounds. It feels weird to see some of the biggest players of all time chosen outside the first 10 picks in a draft, and even some of them out of the top 20. These NBA players fell off teams' draft lists because scouts didn't see much potential in them, but these guys ended up proving everyone wrong. Without further ado, below are the 10 biggest draft steals in NBA history. In the 10th position, we have Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard was the 15th pick of the 2011 NBA draft by the Indiana Pacers, but was immediately sent to the San Antonio Spurs, along with Davis Bertans and Arizem Lorbeck, in exchange for George Hill. Leonard had a slow start in the NBA, but progressively improved to become one of the best players of his generation. Kawhi has been a two-time NBA champion, being the Finals MVP both times. He is a two-time Defensive Player of the Year, and he's been named All-NBA First Team 3 times. Climbing the ladder, in the 9th position, we have Draymond Green. Draymond Green is one of the best defenders in the NBA in the last 10 years, hands down. In fact, he's been named All-Defensive Team on 7 occasions. He has been crucial to the Golden State Warriors' 4 championships, averaging 11.8 points, 9.0 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 1.5 steals and 1.4 blocks per game in the playoffs. Anyone would say Draymond Green was among the top 10 picks in his class, but he was actually the 35th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Next up we have Manu Ginobili. Manu Ginobili was the 57th overall pick in the 1999 draft, that is, he was taken second to last. Amazing, isn't it? Ginobili ended up with the highest VOR player in that class, 47.1, scoring over 14,000 points, with over 4,000 assists, and 3,500 rebounds, and 1,300 steals. In addition, Gino finished his career with 4 championship rings, and, most importantly, he was inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame. As you might have expected, the next player is one of the best players right now. In our 7th position, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak is one of the most dominant players in the NBA in recent years, an unstoppable force in the paint, and a natural rebounder. Giannis Antetokounmpo was born to play basketball, but for some reason scouts didn't take him seriously, and he was the 15th overall pick in the 2013 draft. It is inexplicable that 14 teams ignored Giannis, who has been the best player in that class by far. Anthony Bennett was the first pick that year, and that was one of the worst first picks of all time. Up next, we have Rudy Gobert in the 6th position. The Denver Nuggets selected Rudy Gobert with the 27th overall pick in the 2013 draft, which is unbelievable. This French center has had a brilliant NBA career, recording 12.4 points, 11.7 rebounds and 2.1 blocks per game in 9 years, with the Utah Jazz. Gobert is a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and he's a mainstay on the All-NBA defensive team, with 6 appearances. Rudy Gobert is one of the best players in the NBA so far, and perhaps one of the best foreign players of all time. In the 5th position is our man Dennis Rodman. The NBA Hall of Famer was a rebounding champion for 7 consecutive seasons, averaging 16.7 rebounds per game in that span. But in addition to his unique ability to grab rebounds, Dennis Rodman was a major contributor defensively, being one of the best defenders of his generation. In fact, he twice won the Defensive Player of the Year award. To top it off, the Worm won 5 championships, 2 with the Detroit Pistons and 3 with the Chicago Bulls. Believe it or not, Rodman was the 27th overall pick in the 1986 draft. Wow, as we go up, we notice that our superstars were not really among the first drafted players. In the 4th position, we have John Stockton. John Stockton was the 16th overall pick in the 1984 NBA draft, and it's safe to say that no one thought this guy would end his career as the all-time leader in assists, with 15,806, a record that will probably never be broken. Stockton won the assists title on 9 straight seasons, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Stock won 2 steals title as well, and he made the All-NBA Team 11. Karl Malone appears on the first step of the podium. In the next draft, the Utah Jazz selected Karl Malone with the 13th overall pick. That's right, the Jazz are leading the draft for the 2nd year in a row. Malone had a storied career, winning 2 MVP awards and making 14 All-Star appearances. Postman averaged 25 points, 10.1 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 1.4 steals, and 0.8 blocks per game, and according to StatHead, in his 706 games, he recorded 20 points 10 reps. This is his most in NBA history. Malone was the best player in his class in 1985, ahead of number 1 pick Patrick Ewing. Then there's Kobe Bryant. Yes, and lo and behold, another enigmatic 13th pick was none other than Kobe Bryant. Why did 12 teams turn down Kobe Bryant? To make matters worse, the Charlotte Hornets drafted him, but traded him for Vlad Divac before making his debut with the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe ended up inducted into the NBA Hall of Fame with 5 championship rings, 2 Finals MVP, 2007-08 MVP, 2-time leading scorer, and 15 All-NBA teams. Kobe averaged 33,643 points, averaging 25 points per game. First on our list is Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic was the 41st overall pick in his 2014 NBA draft. The MVP award he won 2 times in a row, given the simple fact that he doesn't seem to have peaked yet. He is the tallest player in the draft. Theft in NBA history. The Serbian player has improved year after year, posting video game stats of 27.1 points, 13.8 rebounds, 7.9 assists, 1.5 steals, and 0.9 blocks per game in the 2021-22 season. Nikola Jokic is arguably the best player in the NBA right now. Alright guys, this is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section down below. Also, if you found this video interesting, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.